Potentially losing money is not the only negative consequence problem gambling can cause. Beyond the financial impact, it is a multifaceted health concern. Problem gambling is now seen as a public health issue because it affects the individual gambler, as well as their families, friends, and the broader community. We spoke with Victor Ortiz, who is the director of the Massachusetts Office of Problem Gambling Services, to learn more about this issue.
Over 98% of individuals who have a gambling disorder, which is the most extreme cases, had a pre-existing substance abuse and mental health disorder. Individuals who are recreational gamblers have higher rates of obesity, they smoke heavily, and use prescription drugs higher than the general population.
A top priority of the Massachusetts Office of Problem Gambling is prevention. They created a short survey to screen for an individual's risk of a gambling disorder.
Problem gambling is a public health issue that impacts many individuals and families and communities at large. And some of the signs that we typically see with individuals who are experiencing some level of distress related to gambling is some emotional distress, maybe signs where they're more anxious, experiencing high levels of anxiety, high levels of depression, probably concerned, probably disconnected from activities that they used to engage, like family activities, things of that nature, maybe preoccupied with gambling, thinking about their next play or whatever the case may be. Individuals who are experiencing a problem with gambling are engaged in multiple forms of gambling, not just one. So they're engaged in lottery, they're engaged in casinos, they're engaged in sports betting. These are the typical individuals that we see who are experiencing some level of distress with the gambling. So they're experiencing sort of engaged in a multitude of different outlets in regards to gambling.
Possible treatments for problem gambling include outpatient counseling, mutual support groups such as Gamblers Anonymous, and self-help options.
If you or a loved one is concerned about your gambling and you have a question, please call the problem gambling helpline. You don't have to have a problem to call the helpline. You can just have a concern, a question. That number is 1-800-327-5050.
The hotline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide support for those struggling with problem gambling or individuals who are concerned about a loved one. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org for additional information. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Ben Gilman.